station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Tonight, DC News Now at 10, we've got our eye on the radar with some wild winter weather heading our way. Got live team coverage and the wintry mix that's just about to hit the DMV. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 10 on DCW 50. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Annalisa Gale filling in for Tasmin Mahfouz. We're just a couple of hours now away from the first winter storm of the season in the DMV as we brace for an icy blast with sleet and freezing rain.
That's right. Here is a live look right now over the nation's capital. You might say it's a calm before the storm. All quiet at this hour, but pretty soon it'll be a much different story.
We have live team coverage on the impending storm. Marielle Carbone is standing by with how people in D.C. are preparing. And in Frederick County, Maryland, we have Michaela Newton tracking conditions there.
Yeah, but we begin tonight with meteorologist Scott Sumner in for Janessa Webb tonight. And Scott, the weather will hit in just a few hours from now.
Absolutely, Chris. Overnight tonight, we're going to start to see the inroads of the moisture that's off to the south and the west, and it's moving into colder air. So instead of just plain old rain, it is going to be freezing rain and some ice along with that. So that's why the National Weather Service has issued winter weather advisories and also an ice storm warning. Not too typical for us, and we don't see too many of these through the course of a winter, but every once in a while we do get one, and this is the first storm of the season. Unfortunately, it is a one that is going to potentially cause major headaches and issues for places to the west of I-81, I should say, and west of the Blue Ridge Mountains. So right now, earlier going into the right now hour, you can see there was some moisture down in central Virginia. That really wasn't falling too much, but this is for sure. And there's some severe weather tied in with that, with tornadoes and severe thunderstorm warnings down to the south. But we're not going to be dealing with that aspect of the storm. We're on the colder side of things, so we're having ourselves set up for a significant icing across places from Harrisonburg just to the west of Leesburg, potentially up in towards the Hagerstown area and much further west out towards, the Garrett County and western Allegheny region here. And that's in the morning. And in the afternoon and into the evening, the ice and snow will continue to be a problem across our winter western communities there. So again, freezing rain is the #1 threat here, extremely high here, along with some sleet and potentially wind. Snow is not really an issue with this particular storm, although who knows what's down the road with other future potential storms. But here are the headlines. So precipitation after midnight, icy morning likely, PM rain for D.C., but continuing that icy situation out towards the west. So on Friday, we will continue to see some production of winter weather, especially in the mountains. It will be breezy, dry and cold weekend. We'll break it down for you with that 7-day forecast.
Right. Thanks, Scott. And as he mentioned, parts of western Maryland will be among the first to see the storm. Our Michaela Newton is live outside of Walmart in Frederick County. Michaela, a lot of people, I'm sure, are buying all kinds of things that they probably don't even need.
Yeah, people are stocking up on lots of supplies tonight, from food to water to whatever they may need because of these icy road conditions that we could be getting. But officials are encouraging everyone to stay inside if you can. But that does mean more time to spend with your family for the holiday season. But I actually got to speak with some of these shoppers to see how they're getting prepared.
A last-minute dash to get ready for the wintry mix heading our way. Shoppers in Frederick County spent part of Wednesday night picking up supplies ahead of the storm.
Mama just sent us to get a last-minute things such as eggs, fruits, in case we get stuck tomorrow. So the cars are fully loaded, they're ready. We got both cars ready to go in case I got to go to work tomorrow, and in case she got a 2-hour delay.
I got a lot of needed toilet paper to survive our lives right now. Ice melt and just basics. I got stuff to make spaghetti, pot roast, got stuff at home, and medicine for my dog.
Frederick County officials say highway operations started applying salt on the mountain routes earlier this week. They will pre-treat the remaining parts of the county tonight.
Transit is working with our partners at the county and the city to determine when and where we'll operate. Certainly there are going to be main roads where our buses can travel safely, but on some of our more rural routes, or if we're sending a paratransit vehicle up into the mountains, we might have to make a service determination.
Yeah, so if you absolutely do have to get out tomorrow, whether it's to run an errand or go to work, make sure you drive very carefully on those roads because we could see those icy conditions. But we definitely count on us to bring you up to date on those weather conditions. For now, reporting in Frederick County, Maryland, I'm Michaela Newton for DC News Now.
Michaela, thank you. So before you go to bed tonight, make sure your family has an emergency weather plan. Establish a meeting place, designate emergency contacts, and have your medical records on hand. If you have pets, bring them indoors. If your power goes out, opt for flashlights instead of candles, which are known to cause house fires in winter. As for home heating, keep your space heaters at least 3 feet from other objects. Also, plug your heaters directly into an outlet, never an extension cord. If you have a generator, keep it at least 10 feet away from your home. And make sure you have a working carbon monoxide detector.
Well, several local school districts have already called off or delayed classes for tomorrow. In Virginia, there's a 2-hour delay for Fairfax County, Loudoun County, Manassas City, and Culpeper Public Schools. In Maryland, Frederick County and Washington County Public Schools are on a 2-hour delay. And as far as closures, several Virginia school systems are closed tomorrow, including Fauquier County, Frederick County, and Prince William County.
And with the weather moving in, people are getting prepared. That means stocking up on salt, ice melt, and more. Our Marielle Carbone live tonight at Glover Park. And Marielle, staff of the Ace Hardware store there, tell you it's been a really busy day.
Yeah, it really has. And, you know, Michaela talked about people preparing with food. Here at Ace Hardware, people are picking up things like salt, firewood, and hand warmers, all of those cold weather essentials that you might need as this first winter weather event moves into the district for the first time this season. With just hours to go before a wintry mix hits the DMV, people are heading in droves to pick up supplies. What did you come in to buy?
Salt for the sidewalks. It makes me nervous that tomorrow is rain or snow or sleet.
Alex Boozier says the unknown brought her out to Ace Hardware in Glover Park for those winter essentials. She'll likely stay inside most of the day Thursday, but with 2 kids, she's concerned about getting them to school.
Commute to school. You know, sometimes kids and I take the bus or sometimes we walk.
Get your salt now. Get your flashlights now. Get your battery. Get prepared.
Cornelius McGee is the assistant store manager. His tip, always get your supplies early.
Seems like, you know, we're starting to sell out of the 5-gallon, 40-pound buckets. Get it now. Let this be the first sign of any future storm.
The district snow response team began treating bridges, overpasses, and highways with brine Tuesday night. A proactive step to keep roadways from freezing. Do you enjoy this?
I mean, I did when I was younger, but now I think when you get older, you kind of see how icky it is.
Cesar Cassiano will stay inside. He only stepped out Wednesday to help a friend.
Getting some salt for a friend, he got a new place, so I'm just helping him pick this up. He's at work.
All right, yeah, we all need a friend like Caesar to go out and pick up those supplies so that we don't have to. Now, the advice we've been hearing, stay off the roads if you don't need to drive. If you are taking Metro tomorrow, WMATA is just reminding people to be a little patient. There could be some service delays, so you'll want to check on that. They're also saying to give yourself some extra time. And if you have to be up on a platform or taking the escalators, you'll want to be especially careful tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Glover Park, I'm Marielle Carbone at DC News Now.
All right, thanks, Marielle. Well, as we gear up now for the winter storm of the season, DMV drivers may be thinking about January's I-95 standstill. Hundreds of drivers were stuck on the road overnight, running out of fuel there and food. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine was one of them.
About 8 hours into this 27-hour experience, for 8 hours, it was an extremely frustrating commuter experience. And I was like, curses, when am I going to move? And then after about 8 hours, I realized this isn't a commute. This is a survival experience.
Now, this time around, VDOT and other Virginia agencies are coming prepared. State police now have drones that they can fly to see traffic crashes and plan for detours. VDOT trucks spent the night salting and brining major roads, and state agencies have been working together to improve external messaging.
All right, this just in. D.C. Public Schools will have a delayed start to school tomorrow, but we'll be here earlier than ever. We'll have a special early edition of D.C. News Now at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Our team of meteorologists and reporters will be working hard for you and your family, so Be sure to tune in before you head out the door. And when we're not on air, you can download our weather app. Just scan the QR code on your screen. You can also find us online on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
Developing tonight in the district, police are investigating a road rage shooting that turned deadly. It happened this afternoon on Good Hope Road in Southeast. Police say 2 cars crashed near a gas station that led to an altercation, and then someone pulled out a gun. At one point, a third person not involved in that crash pulled up. They ended up being shot and killed. One person is in custody tonight for questioning.
Well, today marks 10 years since the massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School. 20 students and 6 educators are killed at the Newtown, Connecticut school, shocking the nation. And tonight in Loudoun County, Virginia, reverends and rabbis, parents and students, law enforcement and government leaders all mourn together, honoring those lives lost 10 years ago. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joining us live tonight from Sterling. And Max, it was a moving service that didn't stop at Remembrance.
That's right. Well, this was a group of people really committed to action and change. People who say what happened in Connecticut 10 years ago today still sticks with them all the way up into tonight. The voices of the youth begin a night of remembering those who never got a chance to grow up. These are the victims of the Sandy Hook massacre who were killed 10 years ago today.
And I just kept saying over and over again, oh my God, babies. They're babies.
Allison and Wyatt.
After their names were read, a moment of silence, but the night was filled with solution seeking.
And we've tried to do things, and they have failed. And we've tried over and over again till there's a sense of exhaustion.
Anytime I head to my child's elementary school, my anxiety reminds me that I am not convinced that my child is safe.
The county sheriff and top prosecutor added their voices to the conversation.
We have a very safe county, but we know that anything can go wrong at any time and any place, and we realize that. And so we work with fire and rescue. We work with our school administration, our school security personnel.
The Loudoun chapter of Moms Demand Action was here. Julia Holcomb says there's been progress since the massacre, like Virginia's red flag law, but recent shootings at UVA and a Walmart in Chesapeake show much more needs to be done to stop senseless, deadly violence.
And we have a responsibility to protect the people in our world if we can.
Both the Commonwealth's Attorney Buda Biberai and the Sheriff Mike Chapman discussed the importance of community members when it comes to that red flag law we just discussed, saying that sometimes community members will know faster than law enforcement or anyone else, and that submitting any tips or anything they might know could help the worst of the tragedies from happening. Reporting live in Sterling, Virginia, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thanks. Well, tonight help is coming for people in Prince George's County, Maryland, struggling to pay rent. Coming up in a full report, we talk with advocates and county leaders at the National Harbor about how they plan to tackle this growing problem.
Plus, we've got some extra ways to put some cash in your wallets this holiday season. Just ahead, a full report helping you stretch your dollars.
And awaiting the next and first, actually, winter storm to move in over the next several hours. And we'll talk about that, show it to you, and break it all down for you, what to expect in your neighborhood coming up.